Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your reading for July 22nd through the 28th, 2019. For all Scorpio sun signs, moon signs, rising signs, Scorpios on the house cusp. So if you are a Libra Scorpio cusp, or a Scorpio Libra cusper, or a Scorpio Sag cusper, watch this reading. Or if you have your sun in the 8th house. Let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. We're going to look at 6 cards for your week ahead. How you see yourself today, Scorpio. What is the theme for you this week? What is something that Scorpio has already learned that will be useful for them to remember this week? What is one challenge Scorpio may be facing this week, a lesson they're learning now, and a gift they will receive? Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, July 22nd through the 28th, 2019. Okay, 2 more here. I was picking up the number 4 for you, Scorpio, while I'm shuffling. So 4s have to do with stability, law, family. I'm hearing long-term security. The home environment. Okay, it's a very stable number. So you may be looking to increase the stability in your life in some area. Love, career, money. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So this is Virgo. Could be dealing with a Virgo. I'm seeing someone here, like almost like has like their home on their back. Okay, could be that you are feeling a little bit like a hermit crab. No pun intended. We are in Cancer season, so in Western astrology at least, feeling a little bit like a hermit crab with your home on your back. You could be also wanting to be a little bit more reclusive, a little more introspective at this time. Some of you are on a spiritual path or have a spiritual calling. You could be doing spiritual work, or someone may be doing spiritual work on you. The answers that you need can be found from within. They can't be found from any website, book, da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever. It's not about the outside. It's now about the inside and going within. Okay. In order to go within, some of you may need to withdraw from society or need to retreat a little bit, retreat into your shell, so to speak, like a hermit crab. I just burned myself before I did your reading pretty badly, so maybe you are needing, maybe you got burned, and you know, I'm saying metaphorically, figuratively, you got burned pretty badly, and now you are needing to retreat a little bit and take some time out to, you know, do your own thing. So, Scorpio, how you see yourselves today? We have the 6 of Wands, fire sign energy, Leo, I was going to say Libra, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So it could be, Scorpio, you're getting a lot of positive attention, validation. This card talks about popularity, being in the spotlight, receiving an award, receiving recognition for the work that you've done. I'm seeing that, yeah, I mean, with the crown here, it just speaks to royalty and regality and just being very proud. So, although this card does have a lot to do with, you know, external validation, I do feel like you are getting plenty of that right now at this time. You maybe feel like a job well done, or like you're exhibiting very good leadership skills right now. You have very strong leadership abilities. Okay, so I'm definitely hearing the crowds cheering for you, and I'm definitely hearing that you have a following. Some of you have a following right now, or you're building up a following. But they really like the work that you're doing, and you're getting a lot of positive recognition for that work. Okay, so a theme for you this week is the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign male, or more, I would say not receptive, the opposite of receptive energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And with the King of Pentacles here, you know, your theme this week may have to do with management, practical matters, business, or dealing with a business person or businessman. This person, very practically minded, very business minded. Yeah, he's a good manager. He's usually high up in the management position or the management field. Like strong organizational abilities, good time management, very focused on material security, wealth management. This can be an advisor, someone like your partner. If this is your partner, they are your true love, your true love. This person is a very good provider. His main priority is like your financial security, your stability. And so I guess that's where that stability was coming up. So again, that is the theme for you this week. It could be a person, personality, or situation, but I'm definitely getting a specific person here, specifically an earth sign that's going to be important. I'm hearing a linchpin in a situation for you this week. So Scorpio, something that you've already learned that will be useful for you to remember, and we have the Magician. Okay, ruled by Mercury. Mercury currently in Cancer, I believe. It's retrograde right now. With the Magician, this is all about bringing your divine gifts down to earth. So, before you incarnated on this planet, you were given a set of abilities and gifts, and obviously the powers that be want you to utilize all your gifts, your creativity, your business acumen, your spiritual gifts, your emotional gifts. So the Magician is about harnessing those divine gifts and using them for the right purpose. Your power needs to be channeled in the right ways and effectively in order to, I'm hearing, to help people, in order to do the right thing. So the other things that the Magician, the other lessons Magician gives to you have to do with your personal power, your magnetism, your charisma, being able to pull out of thin air an idea and make it real. So I do often see the Magician as your card, even though he is ruled by Mercury. Look to see where your Mercury is, what your Mercury is in your chart. I feel like communication, the communications field, the arts, media, entertainment, you may be wanting to create something this week. So manifestation, your manifestation abilities are coming into play. What have you learned from the past in terms of manifesting with your best abilities? What have you learned about your talents? What do you need in order to create this week, to manifest? What is it that you're trying to bring into fruition? So those lessons from the past regarding this ability of yours, these divine gifts, but specifically around communication, you need to bring them in, remember them for this week. Scorpio, a lesson you are learning now, we have a Queen of Swords. Ooh, she does not want to be touched. Queen of Swords in reverse. Air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. You may be having some difficulties with someone like this, or your challenge is to get her upright qualities. The upright qualities of the Queen of Swords in reverse, she can be a teacher, a writer, a communicator. She's very, she does not involve her emotions when she needs to communicate something. In fact, it's not that she's devoid of emotions, it's just that she's been through so much, and she's learned so much. She's often seen as the divorce queen or the single woman, the widower. When you get at her upright qualities, which is what I think that you want to do, you want to communicate very logically, very, dispassionately, be very reasonable. She's a bit more acute in the mind than the King of Swords. So she's a very articulate communicator. She does not mince her words. There's maybe a point that you need to get across, or something that you need to decide, or something that you need to take action on. And it's important that you do not bend facts, you do not bend your logic, that you are not excessively harsh or cruel, that you are fair, that you are just, and that you proceed from a very rational point of view here. That's what I'm seeing is a challenge for you this week, not to, because the Queen of Swords in reverse on the opposite side of the spectrum. She's all of those things, but she can be excessively harsh or cruel, excessively mean with her words. She can be very cutting. She may even be someone that is quite a nasty witch to be around. So you want to avoid being the nasty witch, or if you're dealing with this person, this type of individual, you don't want to get on her bad side. You don't want to get on this person's bad side. And the way that you do that is by paying attention to how you communicate. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So a lesson you are learning now, Scorpio, and we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm seeing that you can move forward now, but you lack direction. There could also be here that a decision has been made, or that you are feeling a little bit lost and directionless in terms of your life. So that brings us back to the card over here, the Magician, which is about harnessing your divine gifts and talents, being a good communicator, being very concise and rational and objective when it comes to your communication style, your business decisions, whatever it is. Because what I'm seeing here is that someone here is a bit drifting. They're drifting around. They don't know what to do. They don't feel like they have any options left, or they feel a bit hopeless. So, and if this is your energy and you have a lot of fire in your chart, like Aries, because I'm definitely seeing Aries coming through, you are going to want to anchor yourself down and really think about what your goals are, what it is that, because almost all the time, almost every time when I see this card, it really has to do with the internal GPS. Whether if you're feeling lost, aimless, lonely, hopeless with the situation, this could be with regards to love or career or any area of your life. It's really important that you cast as wide a net as possible, that you look in all areas. I mean, geographically speaking, this could be with regards to real estate, or it could be with regards to a business opportunity, that you don't narrow your options down. You don't narrow your sight. Focus on a wider level. Look far and wide is what I'm saying. So a gift you will receive this week, and we have the Eight of Wands. So I definitely see the wheel as being set in motion here. I'm definitely getting that there's going to be a pickup in the pace here with regards to communications. I feel like if you have been at a loss for communications, or if you've not been getting a lot of hits or whatever on your website, or not a lot of communication, or things have been kind of stuck or not going forward, I'm seeing that you're going to be getting a lot more communication in. Could be with a fire sign. But I'm definitely getting that things are picking up now. Things are going to start to turn. This is a Sagittarian energy. So, Sagittarius Jupiter going direct in your sign, Jupiter going direct in Sagittarius. In Western astrology, it'll be going direct in Scorpio and Vedic. So things are going to start to pick up speed. So you're going to want to prepare for that this week. I definitely think by the end of the week, you're going to start to see more hits, more we are frozen here. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in for this weekly reading. I hope it's been helpful. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. If any of you would like to book a private reading with me, my information is below in the description box below this video. Have a wonderful week, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.